There is unconfirmed report that Tinubu is now the one in charge of as acting as the vice president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, meaning that Shettima have taken the back door. There's a crack on the presidency. Mr. Rav, do you think that the rumor going around is a true rumor that the vice president have been stepped aside by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
He has relegated his duty.
Yeah,
the vice president duty has been relegated to Seyi Tinubu. Seyi Tinubu is the Abakari of his father's administration. That was when Abakari was actually designated to the position of vice presidency during Muhammad Buhari administration. Seyi Tinubu is the one going to and fro, actually doing the functionalities of the current vice president of Nigeria, Shettima. You see currently when Seyi Tinubu visited Lagos, he came to Lagos on a convoy of 250 cars. That actually shows or indicated that his father is, in the future preparing this young boy to take over from Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State. But he has now actually called him closer. That's the reason why he is now performing the designation given to Shettima to learn administration, to learn on how to at least address people and how to manage people. Seyi Tinubu currently is the vice president of Nigeria. It is spelled out, but due to the fact it is not officially at least endorsed, the lawmakers, the executive, even the judiciary could not come out and tell Nigerians why Seyi Tinubu is actually the one that has replaced Shettima. Then we should actually understand that Seyi Tinubu and Shettima, they threw punch sometimes ago.
It's reported that they had fight at Asoro, that Tinubu have to give a punch to the vice president, yes. And also they have a physical fight that
he slapped
separation.
He slapped him. Obviously, it's not an altercation that was, done or performed in mime. There was a physical fit. It wasn't mimic. He threw punch at him. That's why Shettima, for some months now, has distanced himself from Tinubu. Wike and Seyi have hijacked the office of the vice presidency. The young boy and the 51-year-old Wike is now the vice president of Nigeria. That office has actually, been devoid of Shettima's presence recently. And it is, to me, so shocking that the legislative, that the judiciary, as two organs, strong, powerful organs of government, have actually distanced themselves from their rift. It was a serious rift. And nobody's saying anything about it. But you can see we enter investigative journalism. And we found out that this has been going on and on. Nigerian newspapers are writing nonsense. Our journalists have been brought over. That's why we, the partners of YouTube, we work hard to make sure that we're unearthing most of the hidden information, at least politically, going on in Nigeria. Nigerian politicians, they have actually failed to understand the insensitivity that the two organs of government are actually exhibiting this time around, without at least taking it into consideration that Shettima and Tinubu have distanced themselves. Serious rift going on at Asoro currently. Seyi has actually taken over the position of Nigerian vice president. That's why the father is giving him convoys of 200 cars, 250 cars, sending him all errand to Lagos State to romance.
Yes, last week Seyi was in the northeast route. He studied the entire northeast. Yes, and last upper week Seyi was in the north central. He studied the entire north central.
He's studying the terrain of northeastern Nigeria. That's Borno State.
So people were asking questions.
Yes.
What is Seyi actually doing in the north?
No, he's trying to study the terrain, trying to pacify with the Hausas and the Fulanis to actually make sure they are going to back his father. Because actually he understand that the Hausas, the Ariwas, are having serious rift with Tinubu right away. That's why they're promising Tinubu help comes election 2027. So Tinubu's son is always on an errand sent to him by who? His father, to go and be at least evangelizing for peace between his father and the Fulanis. The Fulanis has actually, pulled their hair through it by swearing that come what may, Tinubu is not going to see the office of Asurok comes 2027, which was why Atiku right away is in coalition with Kwankwaso, El Rufai, Obi, Babache, and so on and so forth. That's why change is everywhere. Change is everywhere. Change is heading to southeastern Nigeria this new week. Today is the last day of the week. Comes new week, which starts tomorrow. Cheyi is going to grace Anambra State, Imo State, Enugu State, evangelizing for his father's second coming. Because everybody has actually known that his father was dead on arrival. Very, very clueless. Look at the declaration of emergency in Rivers. How could he, Tinubu, have done that? To have removed a sitting governor, a presiding governor, who was politically elected, democratically elected, the way you were elected. It is not done in any advanced society. Tinubu has failed. Emergency declaration in Rivers State has actually brought anarchy down, and mere lawlessness has lost upon the world of Rivers State. The realm of that state is in a chaos, absolute chaos, since 4 days now. So what Tinubu is doing, if you ask me, trying to fulfill the purpose his father, has been sending him. And this time around is from Asurok to Alausa, from Alausa, Bodlum, to all the secretariats, governor secretariats, state secretaries in South or across Southwest. Then again, he is now trying to study the terrain of both North Central, Northeast, and Central.
Midwest. Where is the Vice President of Nigeria? Tinubu is not the one in charge of all these duties.
Recently, Shettima has been sleeping in Ondo, Borno State, Northeast.
Feel like say we dey lie. Make una take una time, make una watch this video. Simon Ekpa, neighbor for Finland, don't come out now, don't come talk. Simon Ekpa, say Simon Ekpa dey kampe. Simon Ekpa is just restricted not to speak online. It's not that Simon Ekpa is the way they are telling you Simon Ekpa is in prison. Simon Ekpa is this. Simon Ekpa is enjoying himself in Finland. I just want you to take your time. Watch this video, hear for the Onibo mouth. Some of una no dey believe. When una see una go dey tell this I say na old video, this and na this. Make una watch this video. Make una see, hear from the mouth of a neighbor. This one, see Simon Ekpa apartment. See this one apartment. You wey go always come go dey criticize the video when I do about Simon Ekpa. People dey call me, my say okay, you are not in the southeast. How come you dey know more about what is happening in the southeast? I'm just a lover of how Nigeria can be better. I have told you people I'm not an Igbo, but I keep telling you people I am not the one to say whether Simon Ekpa is getting it right or is getting it wrong. You that is an Igbo, you live in Igbo land, your family live in Igbo. Are you people not missing Simon Ekpa? Is Simon Ekpa how do I put it? Simon Ekpa more advantage or disadvantage to the Igbos? Because the only question where I'm asking and nobody have answered me, even the federal government have not answered, is that why is it that since Simon Ekpa have been restricted not to speak to Biafra, he is no longer active online? Why is it that the Fulani men now have audacity coming into Biafra land? They buy people, they rape people, they kidnap people, and yet the governors of the southeast, they are not doing anything about it. It's not only to come to social media, televisions, national television. The last time I was watching Governor Soludo say Simon Ekpa is a criminal, Simon Ekpa is just using Biafra to raise funds, Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that. But as I speak to you, I put it out to Governor Soludo that the Igbos in Biafra land, they respect Simon Ekpa in Finland that are giving order than the Charles Oludo who is speaking this thing. If what the governors are saying is true, why is it that the masses are still going for Simon Ekpa? Because whenever I drop Simon Ekpa video on my channel, the way people are responding about how good Simon Ekpa is, that Simon Ekpa is the one protecting them, that there's nothing like governor in Southeast, they are only billing for their people who installed them for their purpose. And I keep asking myself, is Simon Ekpa a disadvantage to Biafra or advantage? And this question, let me leave it on the comment section. Drop it if you think that since Simon Ekpa has been keep hostage, or according to Nigerian government that Simon Ekpa is in the prison, is in dungeon, that it is okay, security in the Southeast is far better than when Simon Ekpa was doing all his. I'm not saying what Simon Ekpa is doing is right or is wrong. I'm not here to judge. But as an outsider, I'm just saying it. Because when Simon Ekpa was there, we hardly hear that Fulani stormed a community in Biafra soil and kill people. In Ebonyi State, we hear where Fulani went there, they killed 30 choosing members. And they went away scot-free. No, the governor of the Ebonyi State have not held anyone responsible to that. I speak to you. What is happening? You will watch this video. You will watch this video now, where the neighbor of Simon Ekpa is telling it. He's telling that Simon Ekpa is living well. He's giving good testimony on Simon Ekpa. Why is it that the governor of Southeast, they have not taken their time and they arrest one of those headsmen and say, we will teach a lesson? If the governor of the Southeast starts doing the needful, people will gradually forget about Simon Ekpa. But when these people are coming out, they kill in number, they do all sorts of things, why will people be talking about Simon Ekpa? Is it not a shame to all the leaders in the Southeast, both the governors, the senators, the House of Assembly members, that somebody in a far country in Finland is being recognized, is being put respectful than you that is elected to govern the people? They now trust Simon Ekpa. Even when Simon Ekpa cannot speak with them, many of them still believe on Simon Ekpa.